It is Stella May here, and this is my second video that I have made. It is Thursday, September 13th. I'm here in the North Carolina region today to support my fellow cousins out here because there is this hurricane coming named Hurricane Florence. I figured I would hop on my horse and buggy to get over here to help my cousins in this time of crisis, okay? Now, I live in Kansas, as I've said before, and I pretty much know everything about severe weather and how to survive severe weather because out in Kansas we have these things called tornadoes. They come up and they spin around and they like throw things. They put cows up in the air and flop them about 200 miles down the road, and you don't see your cow until you go down the road and find it. And we have these things called bunkers and undercells and everything that we get into to hide from these tornadoes. Now out here in North Kakalaki, most people don't really have bunkers because they don't have tornadoes. So I'm here to help my cousins and tell them how to survive this hurricane. I look at hurricanes as massive, gigantic, humongous tornadoes because they just spin in a counterclockwise little circle and they're like 400 miles wide. It's just a giant tornado that's just spinning up in the ocean, okay? Since I'm helping my cousins, I figured I'd make a video to help all yins out there who are also in the North Kakalaki region, South Kakalaki region, Tennessee. I heard it's supposed to come up and do this little curved-shaped U-y thing that's going to go up into Tennessee as well, and go all the way up to the great massive lakes of the United States or something like that by the time next week hits, okay? So let me give you my top pointers for surviving severe weather, okay? Number one, you gotta make sure that you are dressed appropriately. I'm dressed appropriately for this, okay? As you can see here, I have a hat, okay? I have a hat to protect my hair in case the windows break and the winds come in, the rains come in and everything. You gotta have a nice hat, okay? Because you don't want your hair to get all messed up. Like my hair right now, it looks okay. I'm not used to all this humidity in this North Carolina region. And with this hurricane coming, there's a lot more humidity than my hair's used to. So my hair's a little jacked up right now. With this humidity that's coming in, you need to have a hat to make sure that your hair is tamed for this, okay? Next up, I have this shirt right here, okay? This shirt is the typical farmer's preparing for severe weather shirt. You gotta have your long sleeves in case there's some giant piece of metal or glass or a boat that just flies into your window from this hurricane. If you're wearing like a shirt that's like sleeveless, that thing's gonna hit you and it is gonna bust up and cut up your arm like crazy. But if you have this protective wear right here, you are sure to be okay if something comes and sideswipes your arm. That ain't gonna protect you from it taking your entire arm off, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's gonna protect you from getting all cut up. Let me show you my pants, okay? Give me just 1 second. Okay, so, as you can see, I have these high-waisted mom jeans on today, as some Indians would call it, but I call it the farmer jeans, okay? And if I can cock my leg up like this, I have them pulled up like this in case there's some floodwaters that come in, okay? Because there ain't nothing more annoying than getting your darn jeans wet at the bottom. That's the most annoying thing in the world, okay? So you got to make sure you have your mom farmer jeans. You got to have a nice plaid long shirt buttoned up like this. And most importantly, you got to have your hat in time of crisis, okay? Number two, I've heard a lot about this thing where people go and they go crazy and they buy like 10 to 20 gallons of water, okay? What's the point of doing that? A hurricane is coming. A hurricane is made up of water, okay? Why are you preparing and buying all this water? When this hurricane comes, there's gonna be all these floods. You can just walk outside, get your little cup of water, dip it in that water, and just sip on it. You'll be fine. I've done it before, and look at me. I'm alive, I'm here, I'm standing here talking to you, okay? There's been many times where my well has dried up in Kansas, and it's rained outside. Little tornado in the background, a little EF0 tornado. That's nothing. That's an everyday type thing. I just go outside with my little cup of water and just hold it out there. Wait for it to fill up. Take my sip, go back inside, I'm done. I wouldn't worry so much about that because you can just walk outside and just get a cup of water and pick it up, whatever. If you need something to flush your toilets with, because if you lose your power and you can't flush your toilets because you're not on this city water line, what you can do is get a trash can, okay? And if you're a germaphobe, just get a giant trash bag, okay? You'll be fine. Set it outside and make sure it's drilled into the ground or attached to something so it ain't gonna just float away in this floody water. And just let the rain come, let the hurricane rain come, fill that thing up, and then if you need to flush your toilet, or heck, take a bath, you have enough water. If you don't wanna put a trash can out there and let the water fill up so that you can flush your toilet, I have an alternative for you, okay? Back where I come from at my home, I have an outhouse, okay? So I have an idea to bring the outhouse to you indoors, okay? If you have no way of flushing your toilet, okay? What you're gonna need is a 5-gallon bucket, a trash bag, okay, or some type of plastic bag, okay? If you have enough time, you can go to your local Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. I ain't never been to one, but I heard they have some pretty cool things up in there. They have these toilet seat lids you can click onto a 5-gallon bucket. But if you don't have the time to get there, just get a trash bag, okay? And you can do your business on the 5-gallon bucket, okay? And then somehow you have to dispose of that if you throw it outside or something. I mean, you could throw it outside if it's flooding. It'll just wash it away for you. Or what I would do, and I've done this before, I've gotten a 5-gallon bucket, okay? And I've got my little trash bag to put on it. I've taken the toilet seat off of my outhouse and put it on the bucket so I can sit down and have a nice semi-comfortable seat to sit on, okay? So that's an option. It works wonders and it works very well. Another option, and this is way out there in the universe, okay? I have an eccentric friend who has done this once or twice in a crisis emergency. And when I say crisis emergency, I mean there's an EF5 tornado out your window. You are in your basement and you have your hands up on your head like this, kissing your bottom goodbye and praying to God that you will survive this, okay? And this friend in this crisis really needed to use the bathroom. Probably from nerves and anxiety, not because they just had to go. Maybe they had to go, I don't know. But they couldn't get to their outhouse because of the tornado. So they had a cat, okay? They brought their cat down there with the kitty litter and everything, and they really had to go to the bathroom. So this friend went in the kitty litter box, and that's what they had to do. So worst case scenario, you could get you a little kitty litter box with some kitty litter in it and just do your business in there like a cat. I would put that on there as an option if you have no other options. Number 3, okay, this one is gonna concern food, okay? Now, we're humans. We have to survive on food. We can go about a week without food, okay? It is important to have your food. There's a lot of people that are going to the stores, they're buying bread and milk. Why are you buying bread and milk? Okay, the thing with the milk is, why are you buying milk, okay? Because you have to put the milk in the fridge. Because I don't want to dip bread in milk and eat bread and milk. That's just disgusting. Let me give you a pro tip, okay? Back in Kansas, we have a farm, okay? And so what I would suggest is to get yourself a cow, okay? I understand there's a hurricane, so what you might have to do is you might have to bring the cow into the house. But you'll have fresh milk that you can milk every day, and it won't spoil because it don't have to be refrigerated, okay? You can have your milk. You don't have to worry about opening your fridge to get your milk, okay? You don't have to worry about it spoiling. And if you eat all your hurricane snacks before the actual hurricane comes, you have a good supply of meat right in front of you. That brings me to my next subject. How are you going to cook your food if your power goes out? I've learned that if you get a grill, you can cook anything on it. I have a friend who survived the 1989 Hurricane Hugo here in North Carolina, okay? And I have a friend whose family cooked up everything in their fridge. They cooked bacon, they cooked pork chops, they cooked hamburgers, they cooked every type of meat that you could think of. They had steaks on the grill, okay? They had a meat feast, okay? I would suggest buying a grill, getting some charcoal, getting your lighter fluid if you need to, you know, because sometimes charcoals won't light, and cook out on the grill. You'll be fine. You can heat it up, you can eat it, and then, you know, you'll survive this hurricane. Now, that's pretty much all I have about my pro tips. I will probably be doing update videos through this time, and you will probably see me in this same attire because this is my severe weather attire, okay? I will be doing update vlogs, update videos. You are going to see some stuff you've probably never seen before, especially if you live in Alaska, okay? If you live in Alaska, you see snow all the time. This hurricane thing's a new thing for you, so make sure you stay tuned. Watch my next upcoming videos, and we'll see how this thing turns out. Yeah! I hope y'all enjoyed my pro tips. Like I said, I have survived many severe weather events in my lifetime since I do live in Kansas. It's like the center of the United States for tornadoes, okay? I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.